Hello, teacup. Good morning. I was opening my email. I sent Grizz a link. He says if it goes to his email, then he gets a notification. He knows when to come up. Um, I thought you'd been on my channel before. Good evening for you. Okay. Well, thank you for coming on. I've been a supporter for you for a while now. Jenny O'Brien, good morning. And Teacup, I see you have a lot of food videos. That is great. Jenny O'Brien, how are you this fine, outstanding day? Well, you're good. Jenny, great. Could have been on Alf's channel, could have been on Iron Dog's channel. We all get around. You lost your appetite. Well, I think I found it, Teacup. My wife, Pam, she's been gone off and on for 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, yesterday, her mother, 86 years old, had her, it wasn't replaced, but she had broke her hip, so they repaired her hip. So she has been about an hour away to 2 hours away. Her mother's house is a little over an hour away, and then the hospital that her mother's in is about another 30, 40 minutes from there. So they're going to be moving her Wednesday to an apartment. I went down Saturday and helped. I helped. I did what I could, but I helped move some stuff. I hope she will recover soon. Well, I do too, but they're saying that she is determined. She's going to walk, and that's what it's going to take. But the problem of it is they didn't take out the part that was broken. That's going to have to mend. They just put a rod beside it, screwed into the leg bone. And I'm thinking they call that the femur. It might take time, yeah. In 2010, I didn't break my hip. I had my hip replaced. So from the time of surgery until I was walking without a cane and or a walker was 27 days. But I was 53 at the time. It's a big difference of being 86. That's 31 years difference. Well, I am worried about her, but she's tough. And she doesn't weigh much. That will help her a little. Yep. Um, if you was to look at my channel, the very first video was when I had my hip replaced. I was talking about it 27 days after surgery, hip replacement surgery, or something like that. Was the first video that I made back in 2010. I actually joined in 2009, but I didn't do anything with YouTube. Well, just sometime if you're bored, don't do it right now. It's way to the bottom of the page. It's like the last page in my videos. Actually, I was in here just to watch stuff on this account since 2018, but I just started uploading videos on March 9th of this year. Really? Well, that's pretty good. Well, hello, Brad. Good morning, Brad. All the way from Canada. And Teacup is across the pond. I'm not for sure where she's at because she said it was evening for her. I'm doing good. Brad, I was telling Teacup about my mother-in-law. They're going to move her from rehab to uh, an apartment there in the town that she lives. Thailand. Awesome. All the way from Thailand. I'll tell you what, this YouTube and the internet is just something else. Yeah, it's let's see. That says 55. The internet says 53. So it's pretty close. I mowed yesterday. I hate to mow on Sunday, but I didn't have any choice because it's going to rain today. Yep, we're closer than you'd think anywhere in the world. Yeah, it's warmer. Yeah, 53 degrees. But I'm thinking it's going to warm up and rain today. So I've got my outside chores done. Let her rain. I was thinking this morning the only thing I really need to do before I turn the air conditioner on, I need to drag the hose around and wash that unit out. I looked at it when I mowed. It didn't look very dirty, but I'll give her a washing. Need coffee. All right. Well, I've had 2 cups of coffee this morning, and right now I'm running the dishwasher. And both of my coffee pots are sitting on a dishwasher. The dishwasher is portable, so I have to unplug them so that I can move the dishwasher closer. I don't need any more coffee, but I can't make coffee until I get the dishes done and move back, plug it in. Red, white, and disclosure. Hello. Let me check out your channel. Awesome. I am a supporter. 961. Wow. It would be great to get you to 1,000. Let me post a link of your channel. Maybe this will help you out, red and white. Red, white, not and. Red, white. He's got 961. If anybody could give him a support, that would be great. Oh, it was awesome, Teacup, when I first hit 1K. Because that's when YouTube changed the threshold, and I was already monetized. And I forget how many supporters I had at the time. But man, I was on here about day and night because I wanted to hit that 1,000 threshold and the 4,000 hours. Oh my heavens. My wife says, "Are you just going to live on there?" Just about. Hello, Iron Dog. Help's a coming. Iron Dog, he'll help you. Well, how are you, Iron Dog? I did not get up in time to get your live stream this morning. It said you was off about 10 minutes. You've been lurking since the beginning. Well, thank you. I welcome all lurkers and all supporters. All right, Iron Dog, that'll work. Man, he's so close to 1,000, he can almost taste it. Maybe we can't get him to 1,000, but we can shove him out that door to get him there. Red and white, just hang on. I think you're going to grow by about 10. Brad said he's back. Well, you're up 2. Need all the help we can get. That's one thing about YouTube. It's about channel love and helping each other and just, getting on here talking to people. I've met people all around the world, and there's Al. Okay, Alf. Well, when you get done uploading, I'm going to be on here for a while. I sent you a link to your email. Well, TCAP, once you do it, it's just like falling off a log. Okay, not a problem, Al. I'll just have to wing this by myself. Uh, I talked to Miss Pam last night, and she said her mother is walking with a walker, of course, and she's determined. She said, "I'm going to walk into that new place without any help, without any walker, cane, or anything." Well, that's not going to happen. But as long as she's got that attitude, she is going to survive. Yep, that is great. BJ, Brad, that is great. Hello, Carolina Small. Good morning to you. Yeah, for a while, she acted like she had gave up. Um, their mother told them she wanted to have an auction and sell the cars. She's got 2 cars and a house, the whole job lot. Have an auction for everything. And I said, well, if they have an auction on the house, you won't get anything for it. And she said, well, we can put there's a name for it, and I can't think of it. Uh, a reserve. That's it. We can put a reserve on the house so that if it don't get enough to hit that reserve, then it don't go. And growing their channel because so many people help me. I like to pay it forward. Well, red and white, that's great. But you don't have to wait to be 1,000 to go live. You can start helping people right now and you'll help yourself. Thank you very much, Red and White. I appreciate it. Uh, I don't remember when I was your supporter, but evidently it's been a while. I have supported so many people, way more than 14K. Red and White, you're up to 972 supporters. And you have a lot of videos. So it won't take you long to grow. Just just hang in there. You will get there and just watch the cash flow roll in. Thank you, Brad. 10 watching and seven likes. There's so many YouTube channels out there. You can't watch them all. But I have watched a lot. And I appreciate everybody watching my channel and coming on my live. You don't make a whole lot of money, but when you do a live stream, if you get the traffic, you make a lot of watch hours, and you got to maintain 4,000 watch hours the last 365 days. So what that means is, if you made a lot of watch hours a year ago, as time goes, that starts falling off. You think that my channel is great, Brad? Well, I've got the wool pulled over you guys' eyes, but I appreciate the support. I try to treat people like I want them to treat me, you know. Um, oh, that might be right. They did change that. But you can't go live on your own, but you can go on somebody else's live channel, their panel. Well, you just might. You just might get it by tomorrow. There's Brook. Rocky Brook. Good morning, sir. $9.84. Red and white. Red, white. Okay, let's check out Rocky Brook. $990. All right, we will give it a shot. Rocky Brook has got 990 supporters. There is his channel. Hello, Wisconsin Greg. Um, let's see, Diamond. Let me check out your channel. Uh, Diamond's only got one supporter. There are many minivan here on my video. Okay, I didn't see it. Grizz, oh no, Grizz, you, you uploaded it to the wrong channel. Well, that's okay. Just go ahead and upload it and then upload it to the right one. The red and white minivan on my videos belongs to Rocky Brook. It's on a lot of my videos. Okay, good deal. Wisconsin Greg, did you get rid of your snow? You need that up there more than we need it down here. We got flowers coming up now. Well, if you remember about my little dog Cade, today has been exactly 1 month to from when he went to doggy heaven. Hated to do it, had to. Reaper, hello. Just came in to say morning to you, sir. You take care and have a good day. Thank you very much, Reaper, for coming through. Snow is pretty much gone and uh, down. It's pouring down rain. Well, Rocky Brook, I appreciate you saying sorry. Thank you very much. He was 15 years old. He just wasn't having quality of life, and he was pottying different places in the house, and I had to carry him outside. It was time. I waited a long time thinking, okay, Cade, God, Lord, you two take care of this yourself, But no, I had to. I had to do it myself. I had to take him to the vet. Rocky Brooks says 1K. Awesome. Congratulations, Rocky Brook. Very good. And it happened here. Yay! Congratulations. Dehydrating video. Well, Red, White, I hope you do. Yes, yes, Rocky Brook on Kim's channel. There you go. That's what my channel is about having fun, supporting people, having good fellowship, supporting each other. That's great. So let's check on Red White. I have to open your channel to see 988. Well, you've came a long way, baby. Well, there is Adam. Adam, would you like to come up? Sure, he says. Okay. Maybe it won't take me so long now because the last time I stored your email. If I can get it to open up here, we'll have it. All right. All right, Adam. I did that a little quicker today. Hello, Karen. Hi, Kim, and everyone. I just stopping by to show my support. Give a like. I can't stay, but wanted to say hi. Well, hi right back to you, Karen. I appreciate it. Thank you, Iron Dog, for helping uh, Red White. You probably helped oh, can't think, Rocky Brook. You probably helped Rocky Brook also. Well, clean your finger before you do that. Here come Big Steve. Oh, all right. Give Rocky 11 and Red and White 20. That is great, dog. I appreciate that. You know, once you make the 1K, you can just kind of sit back and idle, and your channel will grow. Oh no, Halloween's over. Well, good morning, Adam.
What's up?
Hot air balloons. It's I won't say the other thing I always say. That's a pretty cool mask. Big Steve, that's his channel name is Fishing 1976. That's Adam.
Uh,
Not working today, or you work night shift?
I took the day off.
I like that. They always tell me a bad day hunting and fishing is still better than a good day at work.
Oh yeah.
Well, thank you, Karen. When I see somebody just real close to 1,000, I mean that is time to help, help, help. And Iron Dog, he's got a whole bunch of channels made, and that takes a lot of time. People closing one channel out and going to another. So I mean, it wasn't that easy for him. Well, Adam is real. Big Steve,
I see Big Steve everywhere.
he's everywhere. He's everywhere.
I've been seeing Iron Dog a lot of places too.
Yeah. Iron Dog has a channel every morning. And by him being an hour ahead of me, I just can't make it.
Yeah, I was on there this morning.
Good deal. Boneless brown trout. They're easy to fillet. Well, I'm not far behind you, Big Steve. I'm a big guy also. Big big guys got to eat though. Well, thank you, Karen. You did help.
What you up to, Con?
Well, just sitting here chilling out. Uh, I've had my coffee. I've been in the hot tub. Right now, I'm running the dishwasher. I told you I was the chief cook and bottle washer, so that I don't know if it's easier or not. It is for me. Uh, you can't just wash one plate. I mean, you can, but I just wait until it gets quite a few and run it. It does take 2 hours to run that dishwasher. But I mean, you don't have to sit there and watch it. So it's been running about an hour. And then when it gets done, I'll open it up and let it air dry. Hello, Howie. Food Force. Good morning.
Where's Grizz at?
He's Alf. Alf 270. That's Grizz.
So is he has 3 channels?
Well, he has two that I know of. I don't know if he has more than two or not. There's only two that I know of.
Hmm.
He's got Grizz and he's got Alf. His Grizz channel is the sawmill videos, and that's the one he monetized. He don't have that many on his Alf channel. He's slowly but surely growing on it. Iron Dog, he says he has 20 channels. Well, I have two. But for me, it's hard for me to change channels, especially if I'm live streaming. Alf said he's only got two channels.
Okay.
Well, Hallie, how have you been? That's Food Force. Teacup is back. Welcome back, Teacup. Says I've got 12 people watching, got 10 thumbs up. Well, now I got 11 thumbs up because dummy me didn't click it. You always got to give yourself a thumbs up. Well, Big Steve's got a wrench, our dog. When I get ready to go fishing, I go to Captain D's. Oh no. You think he really likes it, dog?
Nice out today.
Yep. It's warming up outside. See what the temperature is. They was claiming it was going to rain. It's 55 here. It says light rain. Of course, I can't see outside. Boy, it's raining big time up north of me, all the way up to Iron Dog. Iron Dog, is it pouring down rain up there? Up in there? Okay, Karen. Thank you very much for coming by, and you're always welcome. He just came in from the rain. He was begging for times out.
That rooster had a little chicken with it yesterday, hiding up in my bushes.
Yeah,
Had him a little girlfriend, I guess.
I seen that.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Karen. Well, now, Rocky Brook, you got to have 4,000 watch hours in the last 365 days. Go to your analytics, and over to the right, it'll say last 28 days or something. Click the down and go down there, and it says last 365 days. Yeah, Rocky Brook, you have to sign up too. Well, I think you can do it on your phone. I don't know anything about a phone. The only phone that I have is, well, I got my house phone, my landline, and a flip phone. 240 minutes or 4,000 hours of watch time in the last 365 days. Uh, I don't know if it's an app or not. But when you get monetized, you go under communities. Okay. You have Studio app. Okay. All right. I didn't think it was an app either, but I didn't want to say. I could screen share and show you what happens on a computer, but that's not going to help you, not if you're on a phone. So I don't want to mislead you. I'll let Alf or Grizz help you with that. Okay, it's in the analytics. Yep. Well, I don't know what happened. I lost 3 supporters. Okay, monetization is under channel. I told you wrong. Phone might be different though. Okay. Go to new analytics. Yeah, that probably turned that beta thing on. Oh, I don't like beta. Or I mean, yeah, that's right. Oh, okay. I'm going to go back to classic. All right. There. I like that a lot better. All right. I'm not reading chat. I'm trying to figure out how much watch time. It said to go to studio. That just messed everything up. So right now I've got 6,402 hours of watch time. All right.
Must be spider season. Cobwebs.
Okay, B&J, Brad, he took off. Sorry I missed that. I don't know if you can change. I couldn't find how to change it to hours on the studio. I don't think you can. But I went back to classic. I've got it changed to hours. Well, that's just crazy. Why can't you change it to hours? That right there is why we can't have anything nice. Right there. They always got to change something. If something works, leave it alone. Quit changing it. Yeah, I lost three subscribers myself today since I've been on. I I can do that. I've got a calculator right there. I can divide by 60. It's just the principle. Fishing's got Mickey Mouse sitting there. That's your hours, Iron Dog. 16,000 hours.
That's a lot.
Yeah. But he gets several hours per day doing that live stream. And since Pam's not here, I don't feel alone. I've got all you people, all my friends.
There you go. I try to hit everybody's buttons. I'm not really here to get subscribers because I don't have any content. I just like surfing around.
That's great.
That's how you find new stuff.
That's that's correct. Um, well, without non-creators, YouTube wouldn't have that much support. I
That's
mean,
right.
non-creators are as important as creators. Big Steve, you got videos? Let me check you out. Oh, yeah. Steve's got a bunch of videos. And like I said, big boys like to eat. Oh, there's a cat. I had cat yesterday. I went to the Chinese buffet. Well, hello, Rosanna and James. Good morning to you. Well, Rosanna, it's getting closer to putting that Cadillac out there in the wind. But I don't know. We got to wait for her mother to get settled. So now they're talking auctions. So that'll be another hurdle to make. Well, we don't know for sure, but we're wanting to head west. I told Pam, I said, well, I've spent all my stash on the down payment on that car. She said, I've got a credit card. All right. Hello, Ann. You just finally got up? Grizz, Ann Fulton needs some instructions on how to get up on a live stream. There's John John. I understand, Rosanna. Oh, no. All right. Okay, John John, I've sent you a link. And I have sent you a link. You can try again. And you can keep your camera off if you don't want somebody to see you. But you can talk. You don't have to type. No, I'm not bored. I'm I'm in the process of doing dishes this morning. Um, okay, you're on the computer. All right, let me send it there too. You just never know. All right. Well, I think I got you on here.
So you go live in the morning now?
Whenever I feel like it. Well, Ann, I don't see you on the computer.
You probably don't have her as a friend.
But you should still be able to use the same link. Well, you was on the phone earlier, I thought. Maybe I looked at it wrong. Yeah, you was on your computer the whole time. Okay. But if you open up your channel, you can still grab the same link. Since you don't have a webcam, you can still come up without the camera. Can she still do that, John?
If she doesn't have a webcam, yeah. But
she doesn't have a webcam on her computer. But she could join the chat. Yeah, I think
she has to accept the terms, then hit the check mark to agree, then continue. There's certain screens you gotta pass.
Okay, well, give it a try there, Ann. Here comes Grizz.
There we are. Okay, you're on your computer, Miss Pam?
No,
Ann, I mean. I'm sorry. I don't know why I was thinking Miss Pam here. On your computer, well, does she know how to find the link, Kim?
I sent it to her friends list.
And she knows how to find it?
I think so.
I would just try clicking on that from your computer, first of all. And just try clicking on that and see if you have it. If you're on your computer, I don't recall ever installing Google Hangouts on my computer. I really don't. Not to say that, I think you can still access it with your Google Chrome, but Ann, remember, you have to use Google Chrome on your computer. You can't use Internet Explorer or any of that other stuff.
I did years ago, but they've changed all that.
Well, they've always made life difficult for YouTube users on Internet Explorer. I mean, you could watch it and do some of the stuff, but they always made it difficult because YouTube is owned by Google. And they didn't want you to use an Internet Explorer. They were encouraging people to use Google Chrome.
Yes, I agree.
Let's see here. I left my coffee cup inside. I'll be right back in a second here.
So, John, you go to work today?
Nope, tomorrow. Open the
Tomorrow.
store.
Okay.
I opened the store.
Well, that's cool.
Are you still here, Aaron, or did we lose you?
I'm still here.
I'm still here.
No, I mean, Ann. Did my chat freeze up, or?
No, that was the last comment. Oh my God, Grizz likes you another one.
Yeah. Yeah, something's finally going on my tractor.
What happened to your tractor?
It's dying on me.
Oh my.
After 6 years, the battery is just giving up the ghost. And if that's all that's wrong with it after 6 years, the way that I've used it, I'm proud of
Yes, sir.
it. I do need to get a solar panel to put on that tractor for to maintain the battery during the winter use when it's not being used too much. I've had friends of mine that had on their riding lawnmowers, they just hooked up that little solar powered battery, not really a charger, but it just kind of keeps it maintained.
It's
They
called.
still got pardon?
It's called a battery tender.
Yeah, and they still have their same battery from 10, 15 years ago.
I've been looking at this new car. They say if you change your battery, you need to put one of them on your system so you don't lose all your memory and stuff on your car, all your settings and your radio.
Oh,
and that.
yeah.
You can plug it in. You know that thing where it gets the codes? You can plug it
Yeah.
in there too. And then you can unhook your battery and it's fine.
Well, what I don't understand, Kim, is you're afraid of these smartphones, but you'll go down and get one of them Cadillacs like that.
Well, I know. But you know, if I knew some of the stuff that is involved in this new Cadillac, I don't know as I would have bought it. It has been a pain in the butt. Now they're saying, I found this out the other day. That fob that you've got is sending out a signal all the time. You can you can go in your house or in a motel room, and if a thief wants to, they can walk by your room and scan your fob and then go start your car and steal it.
Yeah.
I mean, they could do that here at the house, but our car's usually locked up. So they're not going to be able to get in the garage. They can get the code, but they can't steal the car.
Let me know if Ann gets back on here so I can try to walk her through this.
I don't know what
stepping away.
she doesn't have patience.
Yeah, I you know what? But once you get them on there, how?
I know it. The last comment. Would you help me pronouncing the girl's name?
Let me get back here to my computer.
John. Oh, he's gone. Adam, can you?
Nesha?
It's in chat. You don't see it.
I think it's Nesha.
Nasha. Good morning, Nasha. welcome to our live stream. You've been on here before, and I'm so glad you came back.
Looks like a nice day out there, dude.
What's that, Adam?
Looks like it's nice out over there.
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's a good day to fire up the sawmill and run it. I'm going to be doing that here pretty quick. Huh?
I was just checking the chat.
Yeah, I think Ann hung up.
Okay.
Yeah, she gone.
She gone.
Well, Kim, on the maybe you can tell her this part. There's 3 dots. So you know when you open up your window page or whatever, there's 3 dots, and there is an app store. When you go to Google Chrome, when you load up Google Chrome, there is an app store on in there where she can go there and click on the Google Hangouts and put it on her computer. And that might be the easiest deal. Tell her to put that on her computer first of all, and then she has to have an email address and her password, so she can put it on in there to register herself with Hangouts.
Now, she's registered to YouTube.
Right, but that's different.
That's different. Okay.
Yeah, you still have to put your email address and your password into Hangout so you can use it.
Okay. You know, on my channel, they're using a different email for me. They're using Gmail. But
See,
I use a Yahoo account for my actual email.
See, I signed up. I created a Gmail account for a lot of the stuff, but I use a Hotmail account for everything that I do. And it's registered. My Hotmail account is registered with YouTube.
Yeah.
But I couldn't register the AdSense. You know, with the Hotmail address. I had to use the Gmail address for that.
See, that's what I run into. I couldn't use the Yahoo account. I had to create a Gmail account for my AdSense. Correct.
Yeah.
AdSense is only Gmail. Other
Yeah.
That's what happened. So then when I did that, they
I hope Rocky Brook is still listening.
God, y'all are still using other emails to sign in YouTube. But I use Gmail to sign into my YouTube and AdSense.
Hey Ken, are you listening to this?
I'm trying to.
No, I mean Ken, Rocky Brook.
Oh.
And this is that van I was telling you about. It's not really quite a red van, but you've seen this van on my videos before. Over here. Is it showing up yet?
I don't see a van. I see a car.
Let me put the screen on here. Well, let me do it this way here. There it is. That minivan there? That belongs to Rocky Brook. That's Rocky Brook's van.
Still, or is it yours?
No, it's his.
Okay.
Is that the guy that helped you the other day
That helped me?
with the logs?
Oh, no, Rocky Brook is back in Missouri.
Oh,
He used to live up in Washington, and when he was moving back to Missouri, he stopped by here. Let's see here. Who was it that was helping me with the logs the other day? That was probably Dave.
But Dave not here, man.
Pardon?
Dave not here, man.
Dave's not here, man. Got that right.
open the door.
Open the door, please. Dave's not here, man. Hey, it's Dave. Open the door. It's the police. Dave's not here, man. I think Rocky Brook must have stepped away. He didn't answer or anything. Just a second. I'm gonna run over real quick and let the chickens out.
Well, it's Monday morning. I'll probably get some more bills in the mail.
Yep, they come in whenever they want.
Well, I probably won't get my utility bills for a while. They start coming after the 1st. And I try to keep on top of them.
You know, if I was you, Kim, what I would try to do, I'd try to figure out how I could tap into the city mains water supply that's running past your house and put a turbine on there and generate power from the city water to power your own house and get off grid.
Yeah, right. You'd be off grid, all right. In the big house.
You don't think a person could get away with that?
Not very long.
That should be funny if somebody could figure out a way to tap into the city water to do that with.
You would probably get by easier to bypass your electric meter than using the water. It's water
anymore. They got that fuse up there that they just disconnect that, and then you ain't got any electricity.
Well, they don't even have to come out for ours.
Right, but you can take that meter on it. Yeah, they can disconnect your meter, you know, from the office or whatever. But it's like, see, we got the smart meter too. Let me see if I can do this. Let's see here.
Finite World. Good morning.
Where's my picture? There we go. Okay.
I see a Ford truck.
Yeah, well, you see the top of that pole up there?
Yeah.
To the right of it, there's it's called a fusible link. Okay, they just take a big long pole that they reach on up there and they flip open that fusible link, and that's what directs the power on down into your line to come over to here to my smart meter that's hidden in the Blackberries that they can't get to. But that doesn't do any good now with the smart meters.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, they could over here at the smart meter, they can work on this. No, I don't. Anyway, over here at the smart meter over there, that's where they turn your phone off from the office. But if they catch you bypassing that, they just go on up there. They on that pole up there. Where's that at? They just flip that fusible link off, and then you ain't going to get no power down to your meter anyway.
And then you're going to the big house.
And then you're going to the big house. Yep.
Yeah. Now, this this fuse box that I bought, since I changed, it's a 200 amp breaker.
Mm-hmm.
I can't open it, but they can, because there's a seal on it. You can open the box, and there's a switch to bypass that meter. That way, they don't have to turn your electric off to change meters now. They open the box, they turn the switch off. So for just a little bit, you get free electric.
Yeah.
And that shuts off your meter. They don't have no power to the meter. They just pull your meter out, put a new one in, and the switch has got to go back on before you can put the panel back on.
Cool. Yeah, I haven't seen that setup before. I mean, I know what you're talking about. That makes sense. But yeah, I haven't seen those.
Yeah, it's I made a video on putting new electric in, but I don't know if I made a video on that.
Yeah.
But they disconnected the electric, and I got the same smart meter from my old box, and they just brought it around here and plugged it in and run a new line to this new box over here to a different place.
Mm-hmm.
And then downstairs in the basement, I've got a 200 amp box also.
Oh, wow.
But that's your fuse box.
Yeah.
This box that I just talked about is your meter box. And that's the only box that they will accept to put in new.
Oh, crap.
I think it was $200. I'm not for sure. And it's got it's got your main 200 amp breaker that goes into the house, but it's got two breakers in the bottom for like if you was going to run to an outbuilding or something from it.
If I don't keep an eye out on this upload, then it shuts down on me and I have to start all over. My internet and my computer and everything shuts down on me if I don't keep an eye on it.
Oh no.
Hey, let me show you something. Duke Energy came by the other day, and they just put in a new meter. They put in a new smart meter.
Yep, that's a smart meter.
Yeah, our bill is probably going to be more higher than it's going to be.
No, didn't change my bill at all.
It won't change.
They put our smart meter on our place about 8 years ago. Never changed a thing on our rates or nothing. No extra billing. Everything stayed the same. And I'm in support of these smart meters because before, the meter readers had to come out here, and it's fine if you live in the city, but out here in the country, those meter readers, they got to do a lot of driving to read your meters.
Really?
And that costs money. And this smart meter helps keep that electric bill down lower.
Hello, Chocolate Man. Good morning.
For a while there, when they put the smart meter for a while there, before the smart meter, they'd have to come up here and read the meter, and then they went to the smart meter, and they weren't completely set up, but then they'd have to have the meter reader up the driveway and just point in the vicinity of the meter, and boom, wouldn't even have to be able to look at the meter, and it would still get your meter reading. But now it just automatically reports back every month.
Well, I can go on Ours is Ameren. Ameren CIPS. I can go on their site and see what my daily, or
Usage.
how much. Yes, thank you. That's what I was trying to say. But it doesn't tell you the taxes and all that.
Right. But you also, I mean, I can do the same thing, and it shows the comparison of with today versus last month on this date. 30 days ago, or I can go back to what it was on this date last year. But you can do a daily type of comparison that way too.
Well, I just set up the other day. I've been paying my electric bill online. Okay. I have to be here to do it. And I'm looking ahead, for if I'm going. I've changed it to an automatic draw.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing, when you get your bill, you can't automatic draw that day. It will only draw 5 days before it's due. Okay, so I did that. And it will draw out of my checking account.
Yep.
If I was to use my credit card, they was going to charge me $2.30 or something like that for a convenience fee. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Which it's not much, but every penny counts,
Yeah.
Now, I did change my cable bill to my credit card. That way, so that anything that's charged, I get points. I get cash back. I get 1.5% on every penny, every dollar, whatever that I spent.
You spent.
Yeah, I've thought about setting up for the cash back on my credit cards. I just don't use them enough to worry about it, and I'm afraid that if I had that cash back, I'd find excuses to spend the money.
Well, you have to stay in control of using a credit card.
Jesus fucking Christ.
But I try to use everything on my credit card that I can because of it. And I keep track of it every day. I keep track of my spending. I can do that right here on the computer every day.
How much is y'all's gas right now?
How much what?
How much is gas around you?
I think yesterday it went to $2.89 here.
Oh, they said it's going to be $3 by 2020. Like I said, it's going to be $3 for
They
2020.
said it's going to $5 out in California.
They got the money out there in California. Everybody's rich out there.
Yeah, that's why I'm.
Grizz, how much is gas
that
there?
to go to California.
I don't know. It's probably 280, 290, somewhere around. This is around that price range here somewhere.
Okay, that's about.
It is 268 here for gas.
Yeah, it's 260.
See, we have that law here in Oregon where you have to have a gas station attendant pump your gas for you.
Oh, you can't pump your own?
No.
Why?
It's a way to encourage employment.
That's cool.
It's try to make sure, because as companies are finding ways to abandon having employees, I think there's a need to force the companies into saying, hey, you know what? There's only so much you can do to abandon employees. We still got to have jobs done out there. And I hate that government has to intervene in this manner and pass a law to mandate, but if it wasn't for that, the big companies they would they'd have all employees bypassed and all that. We still want their services, and we keep on giving them our money. And that's, to me, that's the biggest screw up of our economy.
Now at Walmart, they've got them self checkout lines. I won't use them.
Yeah.
For one thing, I think, well, I might not get something charged out, and then I get to the door, then they're going to say, oh, you didn't charge this.
Well, first of all, they have watching on those. They have somebody watching still. And then the other thing is you have to put the item into a bag that's on a weigh scale. And so when you click on an item and then you put it in the bag, it tells you, if you don't put it in the bag, it'll beep off, it'll sound off. You got to put the item in the bag. Or if you put something in there that hasn't been scanned yet, it will tell you.
Yeah.
We do that pickup out there. They pick it up for us and drop it off in our car.
No, I do prefer the service where you got somebody taking your money and running it through. I mean, that self checkout is okay, but to me, I'd rather have a teller.
Well,
Finite World says, where is that? It's hovering around $3 right there.
Well,
Yes.
what pissed me out on the other hand about tellers is you get on up there and they're talking away to everybody, and there's 20 people in line waiting to be, served, and they're busy chatting away, not trying to get people ran on through. I mean, it's like, well, that's one of the reasons why they're getting away with getting rid of tellers.
so can you still pay at the pump with your credit card though?
Yes. Yeah, you give your card to the attendant. He puts it on into the machine, just like he was doing it. I mean, I'm down in California. You drive up to the machine, you stick your card on in there, you pump your gas. Here, you drive up to the machine, you hand your card out the window to a gas station attendant. They take it, punch it in the machine, give you your card back, and they pump your gas. It's still the same setup.
Do they clean your windows and check your oil and tires and all that for the same price?
No, there are gas stations that will do that, but they cost more money. Now you're talking about a full service gas station, and most of your gas stations won't do all that, but there is still a few full service gas stations that will wash your windshield, check your oil, check your air and your tires, but they charge you like 30 or 40 cents a gallon extra. And those gas stations are hard to find anymore.
We don't have any kind of gas stations like that around here. Dingo, I had my credit card stolen one time, and I don't know exactly where it was. If it was at Universal Studios, it was down in Florida, or
Universal
a gas
Studios.
pump. It could have been at a gas pump. I don't know.
If it's Universal
But
Studios,
I didn't know about it until I got back home.
Universal Studios in Florida is in Orlando.
Right?
Hey, by the way, you know what I did with my credit card, Kim?
Cut it up.
Nope, I still got my credit cards. I got several. Man, I got about $40,000 credit limit. Credit line. I mean, I got really good credit. But I don't owe hardly anything on them. I don't use them hardly ever. But what I've done with all my credit cards is, that 3-digit number on the back, the security code number. That security code number, I deleted it off of there and reprinted it back on there. But I subtracted a digit, or I added a digit, but I got them all the same way. So when you look at the card, I know which one I got to add a number or subtract a number. I won't tell you the full detail, but that way, when you go to the grocery store, they don't, at a grocery store, a convenience store, they don't need that security code. You know, if they're taking that security code at a grocery store, convenience store, never go back there ever again. They don't need that security code. That's why I put that on there. There was a store here in town that I went to that they took the security code, and I told them, hey, you don't need that. And I went and scratched it off there before I did this whole deal, because I found out I do need it for other purposes, you know, like on a phone transaction, paying a electric bill or whatever. You still need it on transactions that way online. But at a store, they don't need that. And what they did at that store, they sold my credit card number and that security card to somebody in Turkey. They charged on my credit card $812 worth of cigars over in Turkey. I've never been to Turkey. I've never bought cigars ever in my life. You know, I mean,
Wow.
and that's when I said, screw it. I'm not going to give anybody the options. If they're going to have that security code number, I'm going to give it to them myself.
So was you hooked on that $800 and some, or did your credit card take care of it?
I ended up having to pay for it. That was with household banking. Don't ever have a household banking credit card. They're a scam. They did help me start out with give them $300 or $400, and they give you $300 or $400 credit limit, you know, stuff. And I built my credit up a little bit with them. And when that happened, I reported it to them. They told me, okay, fill out this report. I'd fill out this report. I'd do this and that. And then after a bit, I'd never heard of them. I called them up, see what's going on. Finally, after 2 years of fighting over that $800, I finally told them, fine, here's $812. I paid it off in full. And said, see ya, adios, never use you guys again, and I'll never encourage anybody else to use them again.
Wow.
They will not protect you, household banking won't.
Well, I've had other credit cards, but I'm using Chase credit card, and Pam uses Chase credit card. I mean, we have our own account.
Yeah.
And that was the account that was stolen, and they hit 3 layaways, I think $500 each. And the credit card, J.C. Penney's is the one that called. They called the house, and I was back to work. We went on vacation to Florida, and it was that next Monday. And Pam called me and said, hey, you need to check out. Said they've hit your credit card. So I called Chase, and I was all excited and everything. And they said, now, wait a minute. First of all, do you have your credit card? Yes, I've got it right here in my hand. Okay. She said, not a problem. She said, we're going to cancel that credit card right now, and we'll send you another one. Okay. Now, it took about 2 weeks. And I said, what about these charges? We will send you a paper, and you have to sign it that you did not make these charges, and they will be removed from your credit card balance or whatever. So Chase is a good credit card.
Yeah, I went with I started out with well, after the household banking, after I dumped them, I went to Capital One. Now they charge like 28% interest. They're high interest, but I switched. And at that time, my credit wasn't the greatest yet, but I was able to get in with them, and they charged a 28% interest. So I was made sure that I kept that paid off every month, so I didn't get huge, penalties on interest. But anyway, a friend of mine, they had something like that happen. All they had to do was call up, and boom, they yanked the charges. They didn't even have to do anything, mail in or anything. So after that, after a friend of mine told me that, hey, they backed it on, false charges. I thought, okay, they were worthy, even though they're high interest. Now I have Discover Bank. Discover is my main credit card, and they only charge 15% interest, and they're or 12 or 15%, you know, somewhere around there. But with them, anytime I make a charge, if it's not at a regular place where I normally go, if I end up going to a store that I hadn't been to for quite a while and I make a charge, boom, instantly I get an email. Did you make this charge? And then I have to send a reply back, because if I don't send a reply back, they won't charge it onto the account. They'll deny it.
Hello, Bankley. Yeah,
I really do like my Discover card. Now I am getting ready to open a Chase account. Because Chase has a really good deal too.
that's the one I have.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm that's going to be my next credit card. What I'm doing, see, I owe about $1,000 on my credit card, which is peanuts, no big deal. I could pay it off, but hey, if it's free interest, it's free interest. So what I'm doing is, instead of trying to pay off that $1,000, I just pay like $25, $30 a month towards it. And I open up all, you know, if it's a good credit card now, a good company, they offer like 1 year or 15 months, you know, about 15 months is what they offer, a free interest on any transfers. So, you know, when I get close to the 1 year, then I'll transfer it to another. I'll probably just go to Chase next of all, because they've been offering me, you know, free transfers, no interest for a period of time. The problem is with that is you have to pay off that debt in that 15 months, or they incur all the back interest that would have been paid. You know, you get all that interest if you don't pay it off, you know, by that date. But that's what I'm doing. That way I can just make $25 a month, and I got, you know, $1,000 worth of interest-free money.
Right. Now, I do have a high interest rate on my credit card, but I don't know what it is. But I don't worry about it because I always pay it off. And if something does happen that I can't pay it completely off, so I pay a little bit, you know.
Mm-hmm. I think the stuff that I've been getting, I think they've been saying like 18%, which is higher than Discover, but still it's low compared to Capital One.
Now, my credit line or line of credit on my Chase, and the one I have, Grizz, is Freedom. They've got different lines. Okay. I had one, anyhow, let me finish that story. I have the one that I have 1.5% on everything. Before, I had a credit card that only paid me they only give me 1% on everything, and occasionally every 3 months it changed. If you hit that particular category, then they gave me 5%, but I wasn't using it. Say it was on groceries, it didn't work at Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and on gas stations, well, it didn't work on this gas station. So I seen this where you got 1.5% all the time. I changed to that.
Yeah.
And I finally talked Pam into doing it. I said, you're losing a little bit of money, not much, but half a percent on what you're paying. You know, that's why I changed my cable bill.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping, and they didn't say anything about the convenience charge. I'm hoping it doesn't do that. Now, when I went and paid my $25 transfer for my license, I used my credit card, and they charged me $1. And I said, that's okay, because I'll get that much back on my 1.5%.
Yeah.
Hey, JJ.
I'll be right back. I got to grab another cup of coffee.
Hey, John.
I'll be right back.
Hey, I gotta go. I need to get something to eat.
Okay, John.
I got a bunch of other stuff to do.
All right, I'll be right back. All righty, I'm back.
He's back.
Is that your fireplace?
Yeah. It's one of them.
Oh my, how many you got?
We got two.
Do you use them much?
Now it wasn't that cold this winter.
Okay.
We like it cold in the house, so
Well, I like it around 68 to 70.
yeah.
With Pam, if I turn it up, she's hot. If I turn it down, she's cold. Go figure.
That's a woman.
Oh man, my computer shut down. Hopefully it got finished up. It was really close.
Well, I went and unhooked the dishwasher. I got it opened up to dry. Then I can put them up.
What do you got? One of them butcher block top ones?
Yeah, it
Those are nice.
is. See, when I redid my kitchen back in 93, the wife I was married to at that time didn't want a dishwasher. Okay, so we didn't get a dishwasher. All right, so I didn't care one way or the other. So now that I'm with Pam, she said, I'm going to have a dishwasher. Okay. I said, well, I'm not tearing out the cabinets to put a dishwasher built in. So mine's just portable. Once a week or whenever it gets full, I just push it over there and hook it up to the sink and plug it in, and it's done. I built one in one time, and I had more trouble with that thing. You have leaks and what have you, and it's up underneath the cabinet, and you can't see it, and it'll happen, and okay, then you lift your floor. So this way, when I shut it off and disconnect it, it's not going to be leaking. Yes, that's one thing that I like about it, Finite World. It disinfects your plates. But the thing that I learned from the other dishwasher that I had, you have to have a lot of plates. Well, see, Pam had a whole stack of plates. So, you can put 10 or 12 plates in there before you have to wash your dishes. If you've only got a service for 4, every time you have supper or dinner, whatever, then you got to wash the dishes. So it's just easier to put a thing of water and wash your dishes. But you're actually using less water using the dishwasher.
I'm all about conserving water, Kim. When I do the dishes, I throw them in the bathtub with me when I take a shower.
Yeah, that's real sanitary.
All that water you got near you? Come on. You got that big old river running right there.
Yeah, but I got to save some water for them downstream from me. Now, we have a lot of iron on our water. We had a dishwasher here for a while, but all the iron that we have in the water was just hard on the dishwasher. Now that I have it set up to where I'm getting most of the iron on out, I might give it a try again one of these days to put another dishwasher on in. But I just got tired of replacing dishwashers here.
You burn all your trash?
Yeah. Well,
We can only burn here in the wintertime. We can't burn in the summertime.
we recycle what we can, which is quite a bit of the stuff is recyclable. And what we can't recycle, then we either trash or we pay for. I go to the dump about once a year.
Well, we have a trash compactor, which is nice, but I don't put food in it. I told
No.
him, I said, if you've got something that you need thrown away, don't put it in that trash can, and don't put it down that garbage disposal, because we've got old pipes, and they clog up pretty quick.
Yeah.
She said, well, why have a garbage disposal? Well, you can put some things, but you can't put tree trunks down through that thing.
Or spoons?
Yeah, no spoons.
No spoons. So if we have a pan that's left over, or we have grease, I just take it to the alley and put it back there, and something eats it,
Mm-hmm.
And we get all kinds of these Walmart sacks. So if we have just a little bit of trash, I put it in that Walmart sack and tie it off and set it over here. And when I go to the garage, I take it out there and throw it away in this. We've got this great big tote now that the city provides. Well, you pay $10 a month, which is cheap. But man, it's huge. And
Well, there's not those plastic garbage sacks here at most of the stores now. They're starting to charge 10 cents a sack for those.
right, they're talking about doing that here.
I wish they'd just go back to paper.
Yep, I remember stacking them up when I was a kid.
But have you seen, Kim? Have you seen that? I know that you wouldn't be interested in doing this, and I know I ain't interested in doing it. But have you seen where the people are taking those bags, those grocery sacks, and they twist them on up and they weave them on into different things? It's actually pretty cool what some of the people are doing to recycle them on into.
Okay, Greg is at the dentist. It sucks being you, buddy. Have a good day.
Glad it's you and not me, Greg.
Grizz, to answer your question, no, I haven't seen that. And Pam has loaded up a whole bunch of them, to get rid of them because we got too many. Take them back to the store. I ain't doing it. I'll take that dumpster out there, but I'm not worried about, because we don't have a box at the door at our Walmart anymore to take them back.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if they start charging us for our sacks, we will buy them bags that you reuse all the time. We will do that.
Now think about that. There's one thing that people don't think about that. It's a kind of a good idea, to buy your own sacks to take to stores with. I mean, cool idea, but a lot of people are finding on out that that's kind of nasty too. You get something that leaks on in them, or just different stuff, and pretty soon they're nasty, they stinky, they're attracting bugs. So I mean, they gotta be washed and stuff and taken care of.
Well, never thought about that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't think about that, but I've seen it. I've seen people bring those sacks to the grocery stores around here. There's flies all over them. I'm like, hey, no way I'd put my groceries in that.
We used to take ours to the bread store. They used to have a big tub in the corner when you walked in. That way, if anybody needed a bag, they could just grab a plastic bag.
Yeah. Well, here's the deal. Here's what I would be doing. Like if I was going to be buying some hamburger or something, and I was taking those bags. Now, the business they charge you for those bags, what I'd be doing, I'd go over to the grocery department and get some of those vegetable bags. That you put your vegetables on in those thin plastic bags. And if you're getting a hamburger, extra wrap it on in there before you put it in your own bag.
Now, will they start charging you for them bags?
Oh, they will eventually either way. But it's better than getting all that meat juice, the blood and stuff, on your bag.
Right.
But that's if you're buying meat and taking it home. You eat out most of the time, so you probably wouldn't have much of that anyway.
Well, Pam does cook. She does buy meat and stuff. So that's something to think about, yes.
Yeah.
But now, these bags that I'm talking about, you could take them to the sink and just hose them out with hot water.
Them big cooler bags, the big silver ones.
Well, no, I'm not talking about them.
Well, we've been contemplating on doing is getting an ice chest that fits comfortably in the baskets at the grocery stores. And so when you go in the grocery store, just put all your groceries on in there, go to the checkout stand, they ring it on through, you put it back in that ice chest, and you carry it out to your car. And the nice thing about that is that if you're buying refrigerated stuff, it's going to keep it cooler, during the summers.
Yeah, that would work also. Well, Grizz and Adam, I see Finite World, Grizz, or Adam, or I'll get it said here in a minute. Wisconsin Greg's at the dentist. Chocolate Mint. I appreciate everybody. It's about time for me to go get her. I'm a go getter. When it comes time to eat, I go get her.
All right.
So
I'll catch you later.
I'm going to sign off here. Thank you for the support.
No problem, kid. We'll catch y'all later. I'm going to go fire up the sawmill.
All right.
Catch you later. Bye.
May the peace and the power of the Lord be with you. Goodbye.